Hopefully everything's working now. I was talking to myself there for a minute. Hi, Donna. So yeah, I guess it's important that you push the start streaming and go live button. Otherwise, you're just going to be talking to yourself. So, hi, Donna. How's it going? Let me know if you can see me and hear me now, because I was having a little conversation with myself a minute ago. But happy Thursday. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thought I would do a little impromptu craft session. Um, just because I have a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys. And hopefully it is working. So let me go ahead and, yep, it looks like it's working. Perfect. So hello, I've got Dawn here, got Jim. You know, you would think that I would have this streaming down by now. You know, I schedule it, and then you have to push start streaming, and then you have to push go live, and sometimes I forget to push the buttons. So sorry about that, you guys. So I did a little shopping over the weekend, and I'm always one for a bargain. You guys know that. Picked up a couple of items, not new items. I do have a couple of scrapbook.com items coming that I'm going to share with you. But the stuff that I picked up was actually at Hobby Lobby. And as you can see, I have my warm flannel on. We had some snow yesterday. We had about 6 inches of snow. And it's almost all half melted now because it just doesn't last here. But my house gets cold. So when I'm in my room, in my office, I have this really nice flannel that my husband got me. It's got some nice wool inside, and then it's got flannel on the outside. And I overwear it, and I know I do, but it's so warm and toasty. You know, who wants to be cold? So I have my warm flannel on, and I wanted to just maybe chat a bit, maybe make a card if you guys are up for it. So let me go ahead and transition down, and we'll get going here. All right, so let's see. I'm acting like this is the first time I've done this. So let's transition. And I actually turned on my overhead light. As you can see the shadow here, but we'll get some paper to cover that. But I wanted to make sure I'm not dark, because it seems like I'm always dark. Let's see if we can fix this here. All right. So I'm going to have to do something about my setup. Bear with me 1 second here. That's what happens when I do impromptus, you guys. I'm just not ready. But I'll get there. All right. So I think that might work. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I know I should be doing my setup before I get on camera, but that's just not me, is it? All right. I think that'll work. So I see we had a birthday out there. So Gloria had a birthday. Very nice. Happy birthday, Gloria. Anything else going on exciting? Let's see. All right, so I am set up. So I recently did a video, you guys. Hopefully you saw it. I got these sticky grids because I got tired of my magnets always sticking together. And originally when I started looking, I was looking for the bar magnets, and then I decided to go ahead and try out the sticky grids. So hopefully you guys saw that video. And I wanted to play a little bit with this too, because I had an idea, and maybe you guys can help me with my idea. So I got this little Sweet Petunia mouse pad, I guess, and I know that Sweet Petunia came out with some sticky grids, but they're very expensive. And they have the Sweet Petunia logo, and you get 3 sheets, but a little too expensive for me. So I think the sticky grid sheets are going to be what I'm going to stick to. But what I didn't necessarily like about my setup is this mouse pad is supposed to, if you stamp on it, you can wipe it off. But if I have my sticky grid over it, then the ink's gonna stick to this, right? So I thought, well, is there a better solution? I don't know. So I thought maybe stick it on, this is the plastic that I use to make my stencils. So I thought maybe stick it on this and cut it down so I can remove it and use this. But I thought, do I really want to do that? And then I thought, you know, when I'm stamping, I don't need the whole grid to be sticky, right? I just need to have my card in place. So why not just cut part of this and have it right in the middle for my card, and then that would hold it. So what do you guys think about that idea? You know, that way if I stamp over, I can still clean it up and it's not messing with my sticky grid. So that was my idea. So we're gonna test it. You know, I always come up with these brilliant ideas like 3 days later. So yeah, I just thought, you know what? I don't need to have the sticky grid all over my pad. So I'm going to cut it down, and I just got to decide what is a good amount to cut down. So you've seen other people do that as well. All right, well, I guess I'm not as brilliant as I thought I was. But just trying to come up with the best solution for me. You know, I like the idea of not having to keep replacing my grid sheets. I mean, that was what I was happy about. I was told that this replaces my grid sheets, but it's actually as thick as my pad. So when I was stamping with it, and you guys might have seen in the video, I have this big old gap here. Look at that, a big old gap. So I'm just gonna take this out. I'm not gonna even use that. And then I'm going to cut this down. So let's see, probably 5, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to work for me here. And I know one of you guys asked me about if you can re-stick, if it gets, you know, once it wears out, if you can add something to re-stick it. I don't think, I mean, I guess you can add some sort of adhesive to it, right? But I don't think that's what it's meant for. And to be honest with you, the price point was not that expensive. You could probably even find this product on Amazon and get free shipping. You could probably find it at your Hobby Lobby. You could probably find it at your Michael's or Joann's. So the price point is not that expensive. And you guys know me, I'm very frugal. So if I don't think it's expensive, then it's probably not. All right, so I think I want to cut this down. See, I'm already screwing it up. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit more. So yeah, Donna, you were the one that, or Don, you did ask about that. So I just don't think it's very expensive. They're not very expensive. And you get 6 sheets. All right, so I just need for my paper not to move. I just need for me not to have to use magnets. And I just need something for my paper to stick. And see, that does it. If I stamp over, I can still clean it up. I don't need to have the whole thing to clean it up. I just need for my paper to stay in place. And I think that does it. We're going to give it a try. So that was my brilliant idea. And apparently other people had this brilliant idea. So I'm not that brilliant. I'm late to the party, but at least I arrived. So hopefully this will work for me. We're going to give it a try. All right. So we are going to make a card, you guys. I know you guys said that you're not really into, or some of you said you're not really into St. Patrick's Day. I made this card last year. It was a lot of fun to make. I still have it. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. But the new product that I got was this. And I was at my Hobby Lobby. And it was 40% off. So I had to get it. And these are the impresslets. So if you guys haven't seen these not only emboss, but they cut as well. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I make some clovers? Yeah, Dawn, we must arrive at the same time. But at least we get there, right? All right, so that's what I want to play with today. You know, you have like this small window of opportunity to make St. Patrick's Day cards. So I cut these out. We're going to add some embossing to it. And then another thing that I only use, it seems like, around St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't bring it, is a die cut that has the word lucky. It's one of Tim Holtz's. So I cut that out as well. And then I cut out the word charm. So instead of it being more of a St. Patrick's Day card, it could be just like a lucky card, right? So lucky charm. So that's what we're gonna do. So, but you know what? You guys want to see a sneak peek of my newest kit coming out? It's kind of cutesy. You guys are gonna fall out of your chairs because I know I'm not a cutesy crafter. So I'm gonna get that die set that I was sharing with you. Let me know if you want a sneak peek of my kit getting released next month. All right, so this is the die that it seems like I only use once a year. And I don't know why, I really like it, but it's got the word lucky. So it's perfect for St. Patrick's Day. All right, Susie, if you want to see it, it's kind of cutesy. It's totally not my style, but I really like it. So I was playing with it because I always like to test my kits before I release them. And look at those bunnies. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. So I've been playing with some cards. Here's one of them. I made this little flower. Probably making flowers this weekend. I need some flowers for spring. But isn't that sweet? It's very pastel-y, if that's a word. And let's see if I have another one here. So it's more of a watercolor theme with bunnies. I like the fact that it was watercolor because it still kind of looks a little vintage. I didn't want to go too cutesy. I think I shared with you one of the cards I was playing with, and I thought, you know, that's just not my style. I can't find it here on my desk. But the bunny was too perfect, and it just wasn't really my style. But I think this is more my style because it's like a watercolor background, and everything that I used, all my elements I used are like a watercolor, so it's not crisp. So yeah, so this kit is going to come out probably the 2nd of March. I'm just doing my promo videos now. Maybe I'll do a live when I release it. So yeah, that's my sneak peek. So yeah, totally not my normal style, but I wanted to come up with something kind of springy and just really soft and delicate. So I think that works. So hopefully you guys will like it. It came out really nice. All right, so let's test this out. So I've been watching Heartland. I don't know if you guys know that series on Netflix. So now I feel like I have a Canadian accent, and I said out. I've watched about, I don't know, about 7 or 8 of the episodes. And now I've got like this Canadian accent going on. So I apologize for that. Oh my goodness. All right, so I want to try this out. So the first thing I thought I would do is, this is an old stamp set. I've been kind of waiting to see what Tim Holtz is going to come out for his new stamp release. I don't think I bought anything for his recent release from Sisyphus. The bunnies were cute, just a little too cutesy for me, to be honest with you. But I'm going to try this. I think what I'm going to try to do is just create some embossing, and then I'm going to try a couple of colors. I'm going to try Lucky Clover and Crushed Olive and see how those two blend together for my Lucky Charm card. All right, so of course I'm not prepared. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to use my embossing ink. I think I was going to use clear embossing, but I think I might use this embossing glaze. But yeah, Donna, you and me both. I'm kind of excited to see what he's going to come out with. With the dies, they have to really speak to me. Dies tend to be a little bit more, and look at that's not moving at all. I love it. The dies tend to be a little bit more expensive. I'm not opposed to buying a die on sale. I mean, 40% off, I was all over this. But the dies have to really speak to me in order for me to invest in them. I've been going through all of my stuff. I probably will have a de-stash sale. So if you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, you might want to follow me because I'm going to be de-stashing some of my crafty products. I do that usually in the spring to get ready for the new releases. So yeah, but I'm waiting for that, Donna. So you and I will be waiting for that new product. So Suzanne says, just tuned in, played with the new machine. I'm very happy with it. Good. I'm glad, Suzanne. Yeah, I'm glad you are. You know, when I gave you the recommendation, I was like, oh, I hope she likes it because it's a pricey item. But I was very happy with mine, and I definitely would not have recommended it if I didn't think it was a good buy. All right, so the first problem I see here, when you have your paper glued down, you can't shift it up. So I know sometimes when I'm doing my backgrounds, I like to shift up my stamp. Well, it's glued down, so you can't do that. So that's one, I don't want to say it's a problem so much, something you have to think about. All right. So Suzanne got the new scan and cut. She and I were emailing back and forth. She got the new scan and cut, the one that I got. So yeah, Donna, you're a thrift store shopper too? Yeah, me too. I haven't been in a while though. I've been really particular about what I've been buying recently as far as my craft stash. And I think it's because my space is getting a little bit too crowded, so I'm trying to be very specific. Can you flip your mat? Can I flip my mat? Yeah, I can flip it, but I may not get it exactly lined up the way that I want it. So that was a thought. And see, I'm still not lining it up perfectly either. So, but even, you know what, even with the sticky grid, if I had the whole thing, I wouldn't be able to move it, right? I'd have to lift it up and move it. So that's something to think about. But I like the idea of not having to put the sticky grid all around. If I stamp over it, I can still clean this up. Like I said in my video, I probably will still invest in the magnets, but the bar. so I don't have to use 2 and 3 magnets at the same time. Because I got tired of them. And to be honest with you, they would come together and pinch me. So I was getting a little irritated with that. So I like this solution. Oh, look it. It's stuck to the bottom though. Okay, so that's something you got to think about. When it's oversized, you don't have that problem. But if it's smaller, it might stick to your paper. But it comes off real easy. It's not that big of a deal for me. And then what I was doing is I was putting this paper back on it to protect the integrity of the stickiness, if that's something. And then I would close it back up. So yeah, I like the sticky grids. I'm definitely going to use them. I think there's definitely a purpose for them. So I just wanted to try that out. All right, so let's get to our card making here. Probably need a bigger scrap than that because I'm going to get messy. So Gloria, you have a scan and cut as well? Yeah, I really like mine. They work great for my digital images. And I test out my digital images with my scan and cut, so I want to make sure that they work. All right, so I am using this, what is this? Embossing glaze, distress embossing glaze. And I'm just going to put it over my paper here. Now I know my background has a gap here, but we're going to cover it. I'm not overly concerned about that. So someone was also using a slip it baking sheet for the base to prevent slipping. Yeah, I could see that. I'm sure there's a lot of solutions out there. But like I said, I got the sticky grid sheets because I can use them not only for my Misty, but I'm going to use them for my cutting machine as well. And like I said, the cost point was not very much. So I didn't mind buying them to try them out. And I like them. I do. I'm not disappointed. So let's see here. I think I saw someone say that a ribbon or a sentiment strip would cover that. Yep, it sure will. I'm going to be adding my lucky, and I have a couple sentiments, so we'll work around that. I'm not overly concerned. All right. So I want to try this combination here. So this is crushed olive and it's lucky clover. I'm not really sure how it's going to look, you guys. It could look like a hot mess. It could come out really cool. Two different colors. This is a dark green and this is a lighter green. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. We're going to give it a try. You never know until you try, right? All right, so I guess I'll come in with my lucky clover first. I think I might alternate. Let me see. So these, I store my my little pads in this. This is like a jewelry case, and then I got these little round things that fit perfect in here, and they fit my little round pads perfectly. And then I labeled them because I'm ridiculous. All right. So it says you can also cut an old Cricut mat to prevent slipping. Oh, that's an idea too. Yeah, I just got so tired of the stinking magnets, to be honest with you. All right. So coming in with my crushed olive. They're definitely distinct colors. Look at that. I mean, they don't, hold on. I still felt the graininess of my embossing glaze, so that was a round 2. Okay, so yeah, just different, right? I mean, but not bad. Let's see, let's just keep going here. I'm just gonna try to blend these two. Sometimes the oddest combinations come out right, and you never know until you play with it. Wasn't really sure what I was going for, but I wanted to definitely have a greenish background. So I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I mean, they blend pretty well, right? I think I like it. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Get all organized here. Okay, so that was crushed olive and lucky clover, and I think I like it. I like it. It looks kind of citrusy a little bit, but I like the blend. A landscape card. You know, I don't make very many landscape cards. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I want to add some distress ink to these fellas here. I invested in this little thing a while ago. I kind of like it, and let me tell you why. It goes on your finger, but I like that you can stack them, and now I have a better grip. The finger's okay, but I like to be able to grip it. Okay, so yeah, I don't make very many landscape cards. So I'm coming in with my walnut stain. First of all, let's get rid of this white stuff here. We don't want no stinking white. All right. And then I'm gonna edge up the edges. So again, just kind of coming in with my walnut stain. It's picking up because of the embossing. I kind of like that. One thing I found, and I've got to catch myself, is I've been working more with digital images than my inks and my stamps. And don't get me wrong, of course I like digital images. I have a shop, I better like them. But I really like working with the physical products as well. So I'm going to definitely work on being able to combine my digital images with my physical products. Put my glaze on the clover. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, so let's see. Okay, good idea. Let's see what happens here. So I don't know if I want it to be this green though. I just don't know if I wanted that green. We're gonna go brown. That's how I roll. Let's see how this works. We'll see. All right. Kind of interesting. I need to get some of this and put it on the edge. Let's see. Hi Cordelia, how are you? All right, and I'm gonna dip this in. Oh my goodness. All right, we're not gonna pour it, we're gonna dip it. I gotta be careful not to break my stem here. And then I'm burning my fingers. So we're going to oops. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I like it. Look at it. I like the edging of it. I think that looks good. Good idea. Good idea. All right. It's definitely grungy, isn't it? All right. So I like the dipping of it. I don't know if I like it so much on the inside. So we're going to continue to do it on the other one as well. Tweezers. Yeah, I know I need to get them out. I have tweezers. But you know me, I'm not prepared. I'm just not prepared. All right, so let's try this again. So I'm going to edge the outside of the clover with my embossing ink. I'm going to dip it into the glaze. And let's see if I can find my tweezers. I can't find my tweezers, but these will work. It's my little jewelry thing. All right. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Good idea. All right. So let's put this away so it doesn't make a mess all over the place. All right. Okay, put that aside. All right. Where were we? Okay, we got these here. See, I don't know if I'm going to go landscape. I don't typically go landscape. And I want to use my Lucky. And then so you got the glaze to stick to the candy heart. Yeah, I saw Tim do that. Very cool. All right. So I need my glue. So I think I'm just going to add some glue in the middle. I'm not going to have it completely glued down. I like the grunginess of it though, don't you guys? Maybe it's just me. But I like the grunge. I do. All right. So that's going to go there. And this paper I'm using is Tim's Halloween paper from a couple years ago. And it's got just enough texture, I think. maybe that needs to go just a little bit. You know what? I should probably, this is going to be on a bigger card, so it can go up a little higher, right? And then this. Yeah, Donna, love the grungy look. All right, and then this is going to go here, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more brown to this. See how you can hold this? I know it's intended for your finger, but I like to double it up and hold it. Especially with small items that I have to emboss, or not emboss, but ink. I don't have to get out the whole, you know, the whole blending tool. I can just take out those little dauber things. All right. So, oh, I had a bubble going on there. Okay, so let's get this little guy laid down. Lucky. See, this is why I like wet glue, because I can move things once I put them down. And then this is going to require precise gluing. See, I can never see this though. Where's my needle? I might have to put my needle through it. See, I should, this is my husband's from his model making, and he keeps a needle in it because he's smart. Apparently I'm not. See, my glue is not coming through. All right, so plan B. Okay, well maybe plan C because I can't find it. All right, I need a needle. Hold on. Okay, Susie, we'll see you later. All right, so I'm going to get my needle. Of course, oh, there it goes. All right, and I should keep this needle in my glue so that way it doesn't dry up on me. All right, now it's flowing. I can't be bothered with the details. All right, so of course my tweezers would probably be a good idea about here. And we're just going to keep going with it. All right. And my lucky's going to go right there. I like it, I like it. Of course, I got to get out my surgical tools here. Sticking it down. All right, so there's my lucky. I like it. All right, so we know this is going to go on this card, so let's just go ahead and do that. See, and that lucky covered that gap that I had, so it worked out. I can never get my cards straight. I hate that. All right. So there's my lucky. Now I'm going to have the word charm here. I need a glue topper. Yeah, I have this that tops it, and that's why I didn't have my needle on it. I mean, I guess I can just keep getting out a needle every time I use it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so my next word is going to be charm. So I have these letters here. Again, Tim Holtz, thank you. Lucky Charm. Ooh, they're just going to fit. Look at that. See, I didn't test this. I don't know if I like that now. These letters are too big. Lucky. See, I didn't test this. I did not test this. Charm is going to be too big. C-H-A-R-M. I don't like it. Okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Okay, ladies, suggestion time. I was going to put charm there, but it doesn't fit. Let's see. I really wanted to put charm. C-H. I don't know why I'm pulling out my letters. I know I don't like it. Maybe over the word lucky? I don't know. I thought it was a good idea, but my letters are too tall. Yeah, I could use my scan and cut. I just can't do it right this second. And I do have smaller letters, you guys, so I just chose the wrong letters. Trying to think of a solution. I know. I got one. Hold your horses. Alpha tiles. All right. These will work. Of course, I got to find the letters. Yeah. Poor planning, Cordelia. That's what happens when I do these impromptu lives. Okay, so now I have to find charm letters. I should just dump them out, right? Where's it? C? There's an H. It's a big H. C-H-A-R-M. There's an A. That's too big though. Yeah. Good idea. Bad execution, right? Oh my. Lucky day. Oh, that's a good idea. Lucky day. Yeah, since I'm... That's a good idea. Okay, these are getting dumped. I think I like that. Maybe Lucky Charm for a 5x7 card, but I like the idea of Lucky Day. Yeah. Or else we might be here all day trying to figure this out. And I have, let's talk about dinner. I have a lasagna in the oven. So that's what enabled me to do a little crafty. Because I got the lasagna in the oven. And I can play while it cooks. Stack on top, let's see, of each other. Like this, yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know if I like that. I might just go with the Lucky Day and have to do my lucky. I'm going to keep this because I like the idea of Lucky Charm. And I'll do another card, and when I post my finished cards in Instagram, I'll have my second card because I can get another one kicked up pretty easily. If I can find a Y, the letter Y. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought about putting the charm on top. I didn't like the way that it looked. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but if I just don't like the way that it looks, I just can't commit. Okay, so these are good. I think I need a bigger D. That's not going to work. All right. That's all right though, right? Maybe I'll just go with that. Lucky Day. That looks pretty good. All right. Well, I like the idea of Lucky Charm. But, okay, Monica, stop fussing. All right, Lucky Day. Oh boy. Okay. I like these tiles too. This is an old product. Oh my goodness. One of Tim's ideologies. Part of his ideology collection. A red A near the glaze. Okay. I think that might be too small though, you guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the big A. Let's see. DA. And these can be a little wonky. They don't have to be perfect, right? Get a little wonkiness going on. All right, I like it. What do you guys think? We had to do a pivot because I had planned on doing Lucky Charm, and poor planning on my part had me to pivot to do Lucky Day, but I like it. So let's mount this. I like this die too. I'm glad that I got it. 40% off, Hobby Lobby. So do you think it needs anything else? Should I try to put little gems or something? Let me get my card base here. distress the edges of this. I could do that. I can do that. All right. Yeah, the letters saved me, I think. All right. We'll just go a little bit more grungier because it's not grungy enough, apparently. Lucky day. Okay, so who hasn't gotten a card from me yet? So I need to figure out who has not gotten a card from me. And then I can get a card out. And I'll cut some of these little clovers for you too, and I'll stick in the card so you can use them. Distress ink, your yellow green base. Yeah, it's already glued. I guess I could add, let's see, I could add some brown, right? Sure, why not? Gloria, you haven't gotten a card from me yet? All right, girl, you were the first one to speak up, so this card is yours. Send me an email to Taylormadecards4u at gmail.com. Put it in the comments for you. Let's see. So, Gloria, yes, send me an email with your address and I will get you out this card. And like I said, I'll cut some of these clovers for you so you can use them on one of your projects. I think that's pretty good. That was a good idea, whoever said to add the distress ink to this. I think that looks good. Good idea. All right, I think that might do it. The birthday girl, yes. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. All right, so lucky day. Okay, so I think my purchase was a hit. I should have used that die for some of my Valentine's Day cards, but hey, there's always next year, right? All right. Gloria, you don't want the card? I thought we were going to send this to you. All right. So that's it, you guys. There is my card. I think it came out pretty good. So what did we do? So we added the distress glaze to the edge by adding embossing ink, and then we dipped it into this glaze. I think that was a fantastic idea. And then I added some distress walnut stain to grunge these up a little bit more. I think it looks pretty good. And then, of course, we did our embossing glaze on the background with our embossing ink, just to give it a little bit more interest. And then we layered it and distressed it, and real simple, but I think it came out pretty good. So yeah, you guys, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. I guess I should put this in the camera. And like the video also, if you guys could, I'd appreciate that. And that's all I got. So yeah, it was just kind of an impromptu card, just to check in with you guys and say hey. And Gloria, Gloria, yes, I want the card. Oh, it's making me laugh. Oh my goodness. Don't be taking my card away from me, Gloria says. Yes, I want the card. So, yeah. So, Gloria, this is your card. Just send me an email, hon, with your address, and I will get this lucky day card out to you. So, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. You always make my afternoon. And I will be doing a live on Sunday afternoon. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I guess I should probably start thinking about that. Uh, yeah, I'm just not a landscape card kind of gal. Maybe I'll try that with my Lucky Charm. We'll see. But overall, I'm happy with the way that this one came out. So yeah, Suzanne, good luck with your scanning kit. I hope you have lots of fun playing with that. And don't forget to set your alarms. I think we're going to start at 1:30 on Sunday. So hopefully that will work for everybody. And we'll see you Sunday. All right, guys, take care. Have a fantastic night. And as always, I appreciate your guys' friendship and your company. It's always fun to check in with you guys. All right, we'll see you later.